Ocean. Առաջին անգամ ջոյստիկով են խաղում, այս ինչ չի միանում արդ, չհասկացան, այս նոր էի խաղում արա, ոնց մի քիչ առաջ մտա արա, չհասկացան կարա, այս երկրորդն ավ, Սրանով չէի խաղում արա, սրանով էի խաղում, չհասկացան կարա, Դես նոր արա, Ոչինա գնում ոչին արա, Չհասկացան, չէր արա, Չհասկացան կարա, Ո՞տ ուստի ճավարնից, չի վարում, Շոգի արա, Ոչեն կա ոչեն, Էի վայ, Քեզի բան արա, Չեմ հասկանում ինչա կատարվում ապեր, Հայ քեզի բան, Արը նոր են գան խաղամ արած կունքով, Ինչ արասից է կալա, ուտը որ կա, Փորձանք արա, Ոնց էր դրա ծրս, Ոչեն կա ոչեն արա, Այս շունչ եմ փոխը, Լիկային հաջուտեմ թազն է ասնեմ արա, Արես ինչ համիացե արա, ես կողը հին բաներն է գալիս է, Քեզի բաները նոր է խաղում ստեով աղբեր, Pasta չգիտեմ։ Լավ, մոտորդ ծախացնենք, ուրտով առաջն անգամ խաղանում ենք։ Նոր եկավ է։ Առաջ անգամ ուրտով գմպսնում ենք։ Արապում։ Vay, orası sana nasıl çalmıyor Sera? Подписки. Orada kalmaz. Anları sahga. Ay kezi bana. Nasıl kadar var? Orçun ջոյստիկ ով ինչ արած ախտեր։ Առաջ անգամ ջոյստիկ եմ վերցել ձեռս ախտերից։ Իրանք ոնց աշխատում вообще ջոյստիկ։ Լավ հենց ստուգենք։ Ռոբ կլավիատուրով չիլնը մայախտուր, միջով ուզում ես երկու կնոպկա քդես։ Ավելի լավ սրավարով ստողորա։ Ուզում ես երկու կնոպկա ստուգես, օթով կտես դրեցուկ վերցում են։ Տնաքսից ինչ կնի։ Լավ պլտով տնանք ինչ հալում։ Երևի ավելի հեշտ կլինի էլի պուլտը։
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Kagawa. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckham. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. That's Beckham. And here's Kagawa. Knocks it into space. Chance here to counter. Now it's Bellingham. He's in a great position here. He has found the way through. Good ball, good take. Flashes, he's got all. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Played in. There's the header! Now he wants to get in on the action.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Robertson. Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Look at the space. Can he finish?
It's
First blood drawn. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Van Basten. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Barcola. Always onto this. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. And it's Serginho. Now it's 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Serginho. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong. And he's there to clear it. Pressing high and with purpose. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. The pass has gone astray.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Barcola. Now it's Van Basten. Van Dijk makes the interception. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, they can break here. And he's picked out the run. Very nicely done. And this is 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐓𝐁. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. There's the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking.
There is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back underway. There will be a throw-in. Robertson, and he's managed to get free. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Doku, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, nicely intercepted. Looking to play him in. And it's Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Barcola gets into some space. And he cuts out the supply. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Doku. Doku.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Carvajal, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Yeah.
Pinches it off him. Nice looking ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And this is Van Basten. Oh, good take in a good area. Here comes the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Bellingham. He's got away. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Mbappe, spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Kagawa. The ball has bounced loose now.
Chill, mach bitte. Çiğ
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Doku. Number 7, Beckham.
Van Dijk.
Number 12,
Van Basten looks to get on the end of this.
coming on the field. Number 24, Hazard.
Okay.
Number 21.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Number 10.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Bernardo Silva. He might have to go it alone here. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's well spotted. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Serginho going full tilt down the left. Oh, what a mistake! Barcola stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foot in. Valverde. Bernardo Silva. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
İnce.
And it's been given away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Beckenbauer. Serginho. Kagawa. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Basten is fouled. Van Basten ready to try one.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Van Basten! Serginho. Kagawa. Serginho. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please be made aware that smoking is
both
only
teams have
permitted
run
in
themselves into the
designated
ground out
areas
there.
within these
Does
grounds.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution.
And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? He's found a way through. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Van Dijk cuts it out. Tries to play it. He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Pedri. He is just caressing the ball. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Martinez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what's he giving here? Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. So this to extend their lead. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Որս պուլտով ես ինչ դժգոլ աղբերա։ Անսովոր բան։ Ոնց անեմ աղբերս, որ մեծ շուտ սովորեմ։ Գժանոց արա, սպորտով ոնց են խաղամ աղբեր։ Արդիկ։ Հələ մի հատ է փորձենք, լավ։ Արդյոք կարում անցնեմ խաղացողին։ Սերն է լավ, որ ձեռի տակ է կնոպկեք, էլի։ Այդ ոնց է տենց եմ ջոգում, ուրիշ բան չկա։ Hala խոսքյան հսենց Սան տոպատի բրնեմ էլ ես պուլտի ատում Ջոյստիկ
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special.
It's there! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment has come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he lines up a cross. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Very disappointing, it has to be said. Vieira opts for safety, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Adams, Rijkaard, Zico, it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Barcola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Doku picks it up out wide.
Yeah.
Doku is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass. Rijkaard. And here's Barcola. And this is Van Basten. It's a really well-measured ball. In towards the back. Big header!
What a hit,
And he's found the net! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great header.
It
was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Doku.
Doku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neymar. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Dealing with the pressure. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Beckham is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's decided to go for it. Baresi. And Adams. Knocks it into space.
Burada vursa sağlamaktı. Hele sus tu vol orada mı? Kaçık o sağ.
And still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Başka neden zbanın bir ara?
Baresi.
Aslında boş gibi şey tam var ne yapıyor? Ama ayıp priyonları var sermanı diyorsun.
Kagawa going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked, and he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Beckham. Tries to play it through. Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Changes him with that pass. 𝐄𝐅𝐎𝐎𝐿. And that was nowhere near his best. Neymar. And here's Doku, tries to measure ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
That's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. They need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again.
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And the shot! Oh, it's there! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice looking ball. Oh, what a mistake! He's found the way through. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Takes aim and crosses. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Oh, really well played.
This is
Just off target.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice
Այս քանի ծավալը
second
չեմ
half
կարող
now.
ծավալ։
It's there to be won.
Չեմ կարող անցնել
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Արի մորը սրվ
Lam wins the duel this time.
Չեփին չէ, նա հետ
Are
տվեց։
looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit the...
Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And here's Barcola, looking for a runner. Oh, that's wonderful alert.
Like this guy.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Luis Suarez on 2 now and looking for 3. It's Carvalho. Now it's Doku. And he was alert to it. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Van Basten. Van Basten looking to penetrate opposition lines. Van Basten passing is crisp and sharp. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Vieira with the clearance. And he's cleared it back out. Taken back almost at once. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dominance until the very end.
Goes for a shot! Goal, Brazil! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
بس خلصت كلها خطي يكون كذا ايش كذا ثلاثة
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 5, camisa 6. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 25, camisa 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Brazil go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserved goal.
Beckham. And it's Van Basten. Probing pass. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Lam. Cannavaro. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard going full tilt down the left. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he thumps it clear. What a throw in. Bellingham. And it's Vieira. Bellingham. Vieira. Oh, what a ball! Neymar! Oh, what a big quick to... Oh, what has happened here? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Shevchenko. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shevchenko. Rui Costa in acres of space out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, what has happened here? That's really well manoeuvred. Rui Costa. Right, Shevchenko. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the header! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Turkey are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played back, knocks it out wide. Out of play for a throw. First quarter of an hour gone. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that looks a decent ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Rui Costa. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Turkey are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kagawa. That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckham has a shot! Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. I think that's offside, yes it is. Half an hour played now. Carvajal. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Carvajal. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So, what can they come up with here? Good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's in space and looking for options. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Beckham. Now he's got space here, and this is Shevchenko. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Cafu. Oh, terrible! Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Kagawa. And it's Van Basten. Doku. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Doku. Van Basten. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's away. Oh, well played. Great chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Turkey really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
This possibly the last play of the half. Seedorf! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the keeper beats it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
It's a mighty! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Decent chance! They've done it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is this the start of a comeback? He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Roberto Carlos. Kagawa. And he's forced to go back. Turkey are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Hullet. Takes a shot! He scores! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21.
Turkey grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Lovely bit of skill. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Ronaldinho is the type of... Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Doku. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kagawa. Played out wide. It's a searching pass. Kagawa looking to get on the end of this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back post. Climbs up big! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rafael Leao pinches it off him. Marcola going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Doku. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
There's a sharp little ball here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Shoots! And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Pass is just off target. Turkey do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Carvajal. Carvajal making good progress on the right-hand side. Rijkaard takes control of it and he's on the move. He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Turkey have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. And now a sudden chance to counter. So what can they make of this? Quality ball. Looking for the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bernardo Silva. Carvajal. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. He is through here. Out of play for a goal kick. 5 minutes to add. He's on it, can he get away? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.